What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my live reaction of the Haunted by Daylight live stream. This is 2024, October 1st. So, this is going to be 2024's Haunted by Daylight live reaction. I'm expecting a chapter reveal. That's kind of my hopes, and this is really the only other live stream I can think of that happens before the Christmas live stream, which is too late because of when the original chapter, I believe, comes out like November. Because I think the licensed one comes out like January, February. So it's got to happen before the Christmas one, I believe. And uh, the new Rift is about to come out soon, and normally chapters come out mid, Rift. So it would only make sense for this to be, since this is like their big, one of their big live streams of the year, for them to reveal, the original chapter. So yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with the Haunted by Daylight, because last one they had like that cool like second rift zone. It broke up the gameplay a little bit, but it was cool to see that they could do that. It was cool to see that happen. Um, and then again, the original chapter, I'd love to see a teaser for it. I'd love to see an update on the movie. That would be cool. Um, I think they just recently stopped Project T, which sucks because I was kind of excited for it, but it is what it is. These things happen. Um, but yeah, that's basically what I'm excited for, and I'll catch you guys once it starts.
Wow, and we're back. I've been here for a couple months just sitting on the couch. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dead by Daylight's official live stream. This time it is for Haunted by Daylight, our Halloween event, which comes every year. And we are so excited to have you with us. If you're here on Twitch or YouTube or watching on Scott Junn's stream, hello there too as well. We have a good show for you today. And now I'd like to hand it off to the always rizzed up dork.
Yeah, thank you for calling me rizzed out or something.
If in chat.
Yeah, in chat. So if you know Dead by Daylight, you know that this is our time of year. Halloween might be happening on October 31st, but for us, it's a whole season. And for me, it has now been a whole year since my first appearance on the Dead by Daylight live streams. So I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for all of your support and your kind words, and I look forward to more streams with you. But back to today's stream, because we've got a ton of amazing content. We've got releases to talk about, and we're also kicking the month off with Halloween and with our Halloween live stream. So let's go ahead and talk about everything October and beyond.
Yep. So today we are going to be covering all sorts of things. Coming to Dead by Daylight, there's our new tome. There's our community contest winners will be revealed. There'll be cool collections, cool merch. The list goes on and on. So let's jump into the run of show and get started.
Yeah. So kicking off today's show,
They said and beyond.
This stream is named after the Haunted by Daylight. This is our third year doing the Haunted by Daylight event, and today we've got Senior Product Manager Justin Banks joining us on the couch to talk about the new gameplay. Yes, I said new gameplay, and what fans can expect from their latest trip to the Void Realm. After that, we'll check in with our always impressive Design a Cosmetic contest and reveal the winning entries voted on for the first time by you, our community.
After that, we've got Brandon sitting down with Dork to reveal the upcoming Tome 21 named Dominus. This latest tome features all Gothic and Castlevania-themed content, so get hype. We're celebrating it by including some of the best rewards to ever come to the archives, so stay tuned there.
I'm not gonna lie, they did look good.
We got the whole team on the show today. Kirby on deck next to talk to
They did
us
look good.
some of the highlights of all
Dominus
the
stuff.
Halloween collections and more.
And then to wrap things up, we'll be checking in with Justin Brown on the return of 2v8.
I'm excited for
Dead
that.
by Daylight. Thanks to you all and your great feedback on our first 2v8 iteration. We've made some changes, and we're going to be talking to you about the evolution of 2v8 moving forward. And finally, as always, we'll close it out with our live Q&A segment to talk about all of your Dead by Daylight questions. So make sure to put them in the chat and look for some insight from us and the team.
Yeah, so before we dive into everything, we've got a quick update on the very awesome and very fun DVD board game. So the board game's been out for a while. We showed it on the show a long time ago, I don't know, a year ago now. People have been really loving it. It's super cool, and we wanted people to know we've added 4 expansions since the game came out. So why don't you talk to us about them?
Truly. So first up, we've got the Unbroken expansion that adds 5 new killers and survivors, including the Oni, the Deathslinger, Yui, Felix, and more. There's also the Gatekeeper expansion that adds another 5 new killers and survivors, including the Huntress, the Legion, Kate, and David. These 2 expansions are perfect for players who own the base game. Then we also have the deluxe upgrade kit for a now a more immersive experience. This comes with miniature hooks that can actually suspend your little survivor minis, miniature gins with pegs that will track your progress, premium blood point tokens, and a new board featuring the Crotus Pen Asylum and the Orman maps. And lastly, for our players that have the Collector's Edition, the Malicious expansion is just for you. It comes with 4 new survivors, Jonah, Hattie, Michaela, and Victorio,
Hello.
3 new killers, the Dredge, the Artist, and the Knight, and 2 new realms, and it's available now.
Damn, that's such a great list of characters for the game. So, Unbroken, Gatekeeper, and the upgrade kit are expected to be released in early 2025, but you can pre-order them right now if you follow this QR code. Or you can buy the base game and get the Malicious expansion to start your journey through the fog. Again, follow the QR code, follow links in chat. They're all in the same place. Okay, so this wouldn't be a Dead by Daylight stream without Twitch drops. Twitch drops, again, are back. We've got some cool new drops for this show.
Twitch drop.
And they're running from now, October
Heard that
1st
chat. Twitch
through
drops.
October 15th. Make sure if you have not by now, if you've been living under a rock, link your behavior account to your Twitch account so you can get the drops. Let's have a look at what we got today. Not at all Halloween related, but hey, we're just rolling with it. You know, you could watch the movie Halloween on your personal computer, maybe. We've got some great Twitch drops. We've got the personal computer charm, that's for watching 1 hour. We've got the Trapper's Mask badge for watching 3 total hours. And that swirly pattern banner for 6 total hours of watch time. So, business is out of the way. I think we can dive into the show. So let's go to you and Justin Banks to learn about the Haunted by Daylight event.
I'm curious to see what they meant by new gameplay. Because they've been doing a lot of new modes, you know? So I'm curious how that translated over to the Haunted event. Well, we'll see, I guess. I'm basically done with my cereal, so just give me like 1 second.
Alright, and welcome to our first segment of today's Haunted by Daylight live stream. Because what better way to kick off the Haunted by Daylight live stream than to be joined by the amazing Justin Banks, our senior product manager, to talk all about it. So welcome back to the couch.
It's great to be back and for the spookiest season of them all.
Yes, for the spookiest time of the year. It's almost Halloween, and players know what that means in Dead by Daylight. It means that Haunted by Daylight is just around the corner. And this year, the event starts October 17th. So what can you tell us, Justin, about what players can expect this time around?
So for any players who've played Haunted by Daylight last year, they'll remember that we introduced
Alright,
the
so
concept
October
of
17th.
Void as a realm outside the trials, and it was a huge focus of the event. So as a refresher of what the Void Realm is, it's essentially the entity's dumpster. Once he's had his fill from a trial participant and drained them completely, he throws away the husks. Their former selves just dumped there. It's a really fun, creepy concept that the team had a really great time creating, and last year gave us the chance to let players finally interact with it, to finally engage with it. But this year's version is going to really expand on the idea of the Void Realm inside the trials, make it more interesting, more engaging, and be more fun overall, because we're a game, that's what we're about. So we added lots of really cool elements that we know our players are going to enjoy. They'll want to pay a visit there at least once every match, but I think they'll be running through it all the time.
Oh yeah, I bet. Especially because we're making the Void Realm such a more central part of the play-by-play of every event. So can you tell us more about how the portals are going to work?
So last year, also I guess more of a refresher, portals were able to be created by players using void energy, so the portals would spawn on the map, and after a while they would close. So you would use a portal, go inside the Void Realm, after a while boot it out. that's really where we want all the cool stuff to happen. We want you to spend more time in the Void Realm.
I don't know
So
what
for
that
this
was.
year,
My bad.
there will be one portal open from the start of a match, and it will stay open. Then over the course of the match, players can use the void energy they've collected to spawn more portals, up to a total of 4. So that will let players enter, exit, pop up in all sorts of different locations, and really ramp up the possibilities over the course of the match.
I gotta say, I really did like that the Void Realm was kind of this please leave my party by 9 p.m. But now that it's going to be easier to get in and out of the Void Realm, I'm thinking about what can players expect to see in the gameplay changes in that.
So I don't want to say we didn't do a lot this year because there's a lot of change. So the biggest request and the biggest upgrade we've had from last year is that killer powers now work in the Void.
Oh, wow.
So with the Void becoming an even more central point and a huge focus of our event this year, it was essential that we work on this and make sure that killer players can use their powers so they can use the killers that they want.
Alright, so obviously there's a night weapon.
Few restrictions as possible. There's also some other really cool additions for killers, such as being able to now tell on your HUD when a survivor has entered the Void Realm.
Oh.
So you get to know, do you want to keep on hunting them around the map, or go in and see what you find? Survivors in there aren't going to have it easy either, because when killers are in the Void, there's no terror radius.
Oh, okay.
So they could pop out from anywhere. And while there are no gens in the Void, there are hooks, just like last year. So killers can hook survivors in there, which will teleport them to a hook back outside the Void on the actual map. So we're not leaving survivors helpless here, by the way. We are actually adding in things like pallets, lockers, and chests to the Void Realm. So with killer powers, even survivors get some tools to keep chases and hiding interesting.
I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be really fun. And I mean, like you mentioned before, the
Yeah, I don't know
goal
why
is
it's
to make
doing
it
that.
so that there is more to do in the Void Realm, and I can definitely see it here. So what can you tell us about the brand new Void items coming this year?
So that brings up a good point. You're probably thinking, well, if it's so dangerous, why do I want to be there? So the big new attraction is what we're calling the Void Well, where players will be spending all that delicious void energy they've collected to create new
cool looking.
items or abilities. So for survivors, their new item we're calling a Void Crystal. For this, when a survivor throws it on the ground, it just goes poof, and then a giant cloud of void-colored smoke will appear to help you disappear. Inside that cloud, scratch marks will no longer generate, and characters will be obscured. So it's a perfect tool to help you lose the killer during a chase.
That's awesome. I'm already looking forward to dropping the Void Crystal and plot twisting on the ground. But I can't wait to see what the killer's ability is.
So for the killer, when at the Void Well, the killer can actually craft a projectile ability called a Captured Haunt, letting loose the power of those who've been cast away into the Void. Now this is a much more powerful and impactful version of what haunts were last year, and brings them way closer to being something our survivors should truly be afraid of. So when the killer activates their haunt, it will fly directly ahead of them, all ghosty-like, injuring survivors, and then when it disappears, cause any survivors nearby to scream and reveal their location. Both of these should give some players some really fun tools to play with for the entire event, and we're looking to see just how creative everyone can get. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and a video probably more, so let's see these in action.
All right.
Curious. That's cool looking.
Alright, I absolutely love the Franken pop star look we've got for the Trickster. That is amazing. Wow, that was great. But now let's talk about the event tome, as it wouldn't be an event without an event tome. And there's a bunch of rewards that you have to tell us about today. So what can players earn?
I guess if I have to. So the art team has really knocked it out of the park with all of these, I have to say. Those outfits look absolutely fantastic. So from what players have seen through the event tome and the rest of the event, they'll be able to earn outfits for Yunjin and the Trickster. We
Okay.
wanted both of them to look like they came straight from a Halloween concert that was just to die for. And I think given where they are, they probably,
He's got his
probably did.
stomach
I
all
think they
ripped
did.
open. You see that?
So in addition to those, we've also got some really cool 6 new skeleton shirts for survivors. These, as usual, look fantastic. We've also got 6 new candy weapons for killers. These have all become real staples for us whenever we do our Halloween
Artist
event.
unknown.
They're a
Fine.
really fun
Wait,
way for
no,
the team
never
to
mind.
show
Not
off their
finally.
character personalities.
The
And
blight
as a
singularity.
first for Haunted by Daylight, we also have some great badges and banners for players to earn, which
Okay.
is always a great way to show off just how much
Oh,
time you
that
spent in the
that
void, hopefully without becoming a haunt
trickster one's
yourself.
cool. With the
Those are some
he was like
really
performing in a
awesome
concert. That's
badges and
cool.
Banners. They look amazing. And of course, Haunted by Daylight is back with again some daily login rewards for this year's event. So log in every day for a gift of either blood points, iridescent shards, or rift fragments. And this year, I hear that we're even giving a one-time gift of 100 event currency for logging in at any time during the event.
Absolutely. So this is something we love to do during our big events that use event currency. So no matter when you start the event, you jump in, you get something that is themed, and you can just start celebrating.
Okay.
And there's also one more special thing,
Oh.
not necessarily Haunted by Daylight, but we can't forget to mention that the day after the event releases is DBD Day on October 18th.
DBD
Now, for
day.
anyone who doesn't know, in Japan back in 2022, Dead by Daylight was officially certified as a Memorial Day by the Japan Anniversary Association, which is amazing. So shout out to all of our Japanese
Hey, I
fans.
appreciate all you guys
So
for the follow. I
thank you so much
appreciate
for
it.
all of your support. This is super cool for us. So with that, we've got a few things going on to celebrate, but one of them is a series of in-game challenges that'll let you earn a bunch of exclusive cosmetics. You'll be able to access the DBD Day challenge track through level 1 of the Haunted by Daylight event tome. By completing those challenges, players can earn exclusive content for Dwight, Meg, Jake, Claudette, Yui, Adam, the Oni, and the Spirit.
The smoke. It's just too much. Hello, welcome back. Very excited. First of all, very exciting segment we just did. But now very excited for this particular segment because we are both community people. This is what we're calling the Community Corner. It's a new segment on the show. And today, why not kick it off with the biggest thing we could think of, which is let's reveal the winners of our 2024 Design a Cosmetic Community Contest.
Okay.
We challenge fans around the world, if you're not familiar with it, to submit their own cosmetic designs, concept art, for Dead by Daylight, with the winning entries actually going in the game. So you can expect to see this Community Corner segment come back when we have things like this that are community-centric that we want to share. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Yeah, so while we've run this contest for
The community
a while now, this year has actually
outfits
been
always
a
look
lot
kind
of
of cool.
firsts.
But then,
For
like, when it comes
starters,
in
this is
game,
the
they
first
tend to
time
kind of,
voting
like,
on our
tame it
winners
down,
has
so
switched from the Dead by Daylight team to you, the community.
we'll see.
Voting took place from September 19th to the 26th, and we are super excited to be able to share those results with you just here in a second. Secondly, badges and banners made their debut into the contest, replacing charms this year. And lastly, for the first time, our 4 community contest categories, Killer Outfit, Survivor Outfit, Badge, and Banner, will have 3 winners for a total of 12 winners overall.
Oh, damn.
Triples. So before we show our winners for the Design a Cosmetic Contest, I just want to say, it was an absolute gift to be a part of this year's contest and see the amazing display of talent. We had over 3,000 contest submissions, and it was truly heartwarming to just see all the love and the time and the effort you all poured into these characters, the badges, and the banners. So thank you so much on behalf of
Yeah, I
the
don't know
team.
why, like, this stream
It
is
was a
cutting
job
itself.
well done. Thank you, everyone.
Many of them were AI, and I thank you for that as well.
So.
For real, when you have 3,000 submissions and you have to narrow it down to, what is it, 12, 16 winners, whatever the number is, I can't do math. You can't have everyone win, and I wish we could because there's so many awesome.
So many good ones.
Keep that in mind, and remember, y'all voted. You're the people who voted for these winners, so let's be cool, let's be normal about this, and congratulate our winners, please. So, we're always blown away by what the community submits and this year the bar has been raised. I'm glad that we were able to raise the bar by adding more winners. So let's get into it, and let's get into the winning entries for
our killer outfits. And this is going
Hmm.
to be shown in no
Okay.
particular order. The winners are an outfit for the Singularity called Desktop by It's Your Boy.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Desktop. Amazing naming there, and just like incredible. Look at the detail.
I
on
love the
that.
details and a little frowny face.
That's cool.
I absolutely love it. Next up, we've got an outfit for the unknown called Unknown Unsolved. By
Yes,
Shyboy.
unknown stuff.
The
Yes.
Showboy and Showboy
Yes.
working together here. No, this is. I'm psyched about this. I would kill to watch a noir, hard-boiled detective movie about
Dude,
the unknown.
unknown stuff. Yes.
Solving crimes, murder mysteries.
Dude, the
maybe
crime
a
scene
murder
stuff around
going
his
on.
like face. It's
Yeah,
cool.
I'm sure they'd do some murdering on their own. And last but not least, we have an outfit for the Dredge called Dredge Fear of Reminiscence.
Oh,
by
that's
Euro
cool.
Cicero.
Amazing. So as you can tell, that is an incredible design.
That's actually
And
sick.
with it comes an incredible technical challenge.
Oh yeah,
So,
definitely.
Dork wanted to say a little bit about that, just so folks are aware how this works.
Yes, so thank you so much for those pieces. On that note, I did want to say that this outfit, while it was viewed the most and received a ton of love from the community, we are super excited to be adapting this into the game. And for this outfit to fit the technical and narrative requirements, we would need to make a couple of adjustments while keeping the original design idea intact.
Okay.
So we'll be in touch with the artist to discuss this further. So please check your emails.
Can't stress that one enough. Please check your emails.
Please
if you enter a
check them.
contest, check your emails. So let's move on to the Survivor outfit category.
Dude, those were
and the
sick,
winners are
bro. The unknown
Adam
finally
Jones'
getting
outfit
something,
called
right?
Adam
Please?
Late Night Lecture by Raz Pizzazz.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Kind of cool.
Incredible Riz.
Riz Pizzazz. That were my name. It's so good. And the use of colors there with the black color is so awesome. I would love to have that sock pattern.
He's a cool teacher.
Yes. Next up, an outfit for Jake Park called Jake Lone Wolf
Okay.
by artist Kells. Jake rocking my look in the 1990s. No big deal. You know, imitation is a form of flattery.
This is so Jake too. I love it so much.
Yes, Jake and I share the love of flannel. And our third Survivor winner, you guessed it, of course, Sable Ward, called Gothic Romance by artist Ferry Kuhn. This is an incredible design.
That's kind of cool.
And received a ton of votes.
Yes, it's very Sable as well. So very.
that's kinda
accurate
cool.
for her.
Absolutely. So very psyched to bring those into the game.
So now let's look at our badges and banners, starting out with our badge designs. Once again, shown in no particular order. First, we've got Bloodbath by Stormy Simmons.
I get it bath because it's a bath toy.
Just a little ducky who's seen a lot of things. Well,
But keeping the positive.
but keeping the
DNA.
positivity.
Yeah.
Next, we've got A Little Friend by Yuki Yamamoto.
Yes.
That's cool.
A little friend clearly lives in that skull, I think.
Yes, I love it. If dangerous, why friend shaped? Exactly. And Into Kitty by Squidsickles.
Look at
Okay.
that beautiful blighted cat.
Yeah, I love the little addition of the blight on the kitty.
Yeah. All right, and now we're going to roll on into our banner winners. First one is called Discarded in Water by Enigma System. So you see a little
That one's
top-down
cool.
view of all of those elements floating in water. Very, very cool.
It's kind of cool with the blood
Next
points.
up is Entity Touched Petals by DBD Addict.
All right.
I love it's just such a like a bright, positive looking way to
If that one's
experience
animated, that one
visual.
would be cool.
Oh, it's Entity Touched Petals, not Entity Space Touched Petals.
Yeah.
Entity Touched Petals. I'm sorry, DBD Addict. That's my bad. And the third winning banner, this is my personal favorite. It's Riding Maurice by
What the heck?
Quibbler. Look at I love this art style. I would watch a cartoon or read an entire comic in this style. It's so...
Bro, you
so
can see the clown over there
So
throwing the
big
bottles.
congrats to everyone. As I said, be cool, be normal about this. This is awesome. We want to be happy for our friends who submitted and won this contest. It's such amazing work, and everyone who submitted did amazing work.
Yes, so please congratulate them, uplift the other members in your community. For for those who are shown here, we did contact each of our winners with their next steps. So if you saw your design here today, please check your email. If for any reason we unfortunately don't hear back from you, we'll have to choose a different winner, which we'd hate to really do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
So, thanks again for everyone who participated. And now it's going to be up with Brandon to give us the scoop on upcoming 21 tome Dominoes.
I wonder who they're throwing shade at. If it was someone for this one or if it was someone from a previous community vote. Dude, that Dracula one is crazy, bro. Like, having that in the game is kind of crazy. Excuse me.
All right, hello again. Today we are welcoming our product manager, Brandon, back to the Dead by Daylight couch to give us a scoop on everything to do with our new and very special tome. So please join me in welcoming Brandon.
Hey everyone, happy to be back.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today. So this is the latest tome, and it's called Dominus, and it comes out on October 8th. Not only does it have a great theme and a great theme song, you just heard me, but I know the team went all out on the rewards for this one, and I'm really excited for you to tell us about it. So what can you say?
So yeah, this has been a really exciting tome for us to work on for a bunch of reasons. For starters, Dominus is an extension of our Castlevania chapter, so we're really getting the opportunity to dive deeper into that world than ever before. The title Dominus comes from, the new Castlevania Dominus collection, which was recently released. It's a re-release of a handful of Nintendo DS Castlevania games, so we pulled a lot of the inspiration from outfits, straight from those games.
All right, so how much more Castlevania content can players expect to see as part of this tome?
They can expect a ton. We've got some unbelievable outfits, which I'll tell you about in a second. But beyond that, from the memory unlocks to all the other rewards in Dominus, everything is either Gothic inspired or Castlevania inspired. We treated this tome as a giant celebration of all things Castlevania, and we really want the players to feel that. So, with that being said, we've been really lucky to develop a great relationship with Konami over the years, and
That's cool.
they really opened the door for us to delve into their past games and touch base on some of those amazing elements from those actual games. And I think, players who are fans of the franchise will be really fond of. So, safe to say, we just had a blast. We went all out with this tome, and hopefully both Castlevania fans and DVD fans alike will love it too.
Well, I know they're going to love it because we've got some amazing outfits to look into. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. So what are the standouts from the Dominus collection that players can earn here?
Yeah, so for starters, we got some really cool legendary outfits. Soma has the Soma Cruise outfit for Trevor Belmont, and we got True Form for Dracula. And the best part, the best part of a True Form Dracula is it's not just a plain old legendary, but it's a visceral legendary, which means it has its unique Mori.
Okay.
Clip here.
Very fancy. Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And he just got thrown like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
Damn. He said,
God.
fuck you.
If you can't
Damn.
the team really went above and beyond with this one. So I can't wait to get this
What the hell?
in players' hands.
Dude, just toss
In
him to
addition
the
those
side.
outfits, we also have 3 very rare outfits. We have Shinoa's dress for Yui, Jonathan's attire for Felix, which is based on Jonathan Morris's character, and Death's cloak for the nurse. So that's some of what you get to have in the Dominus tome. And while I don't want to spoil just everything,
Yeah, come on, Brandon, a little bit.
I'll give you something. Okay, there's a little Easter
A
egg.
little treat.
Yeah, and there's a really cool Easter egg that you'll find. It's going to be attached to Soma's legendary outfit, so I won't say anything more than that. But if you figure it out, you may just get a little surprised at the end.
Okay, so you heard, Brandon, you've got your homework. So figure it out and then tell me the answer. I'm so excited to see what.
They didn't really show much of the outfits.
So much is because everything has been earnable so far in the Rift, and not just the outfits. So can you give us a bit of a preview of some of the other awards?
Yeah, for sure. So from player cards to badges, banners, charms, um, all these items are being pulled from Castlevania's history. We wouldn't have enough time to really go into detail with all of them, but here are some of my favorites. So for example, the badges. You have great stuff like Shinoa's back tattoo. We also have Death's Companion that perches on Death's shoulder in the games, and we also have character portraits like Alucard, Soma, and Dracula, of course.
Yeah, oh gosh. I had a chance to look at the banners and charms as well, and they are just gorgeous.
Like I said, the team really went all out with this tome. And we got some gorgeous banners that may be familiar to some fans of the franchise.
Hmm.
They feature callbacks to Symphony of the Night,
Mm,
like the
okay.
transition room. We also have a classic Castlevania map layout and some iconic scenes like the stairway to the throne room. And last but not least, the throne room, the throne room itself, which I'm sure players are gonna love. And then you got charms. You can earn things like the old school axe, the bone killer enemy, and a little fun map that kind of nods to Castlevania and DBD at the same time. And some super memorable Castlevania bosses that maybe some players have faced over the years.
All right. Honestly, that all sounds amazing.
I
And
wanted
like
them
you
to
said,
show the
even
outfits again.
memories tied to the tome.
Because I remember
Will we
Yui's
associate
being
with
really
these
cool.
characters?
Yes, they will, and you're gonna have to, play and unlock them yourselves to, really find out what they're all about. But I'll just say it was really cool to explore some more lore for characters like Dracula, for Trevor, and maybe players will get to see Alucard pop in within those memories too.
Hmm.
You'll learn a little bit more, about each and every one of them, and you might even get to see some recreations of memorable scenes in past Castlevania games. And I think players are gonna really like that one.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited to see what players react to all of this. And finally, I know that we're also releasing another collection for players to earn. So this might not be tied directly to Castlevania, but it is really gothic, right?
Yeah, exactly. As part of this tome, we've also got a great bunch of outfits that are part of our Gothic Tales collection. As you mentioned, these aren't pulled directly from Castlevania, but they're inspired by Gothic themes to make something original for all their characters. So, without further ado, we've got the Phantom Metal outfit for Jeff. Here he is, rocking his medieval threads and a demonic phantom of the opera kind of style
Kind of cool.
mask.
Yeah, yeah, his mask looks really cool, and I love the red.
Yeah, the touch of red is my favorite. Moving on for Claudette's. We got the Downfall in Blue outfit for
Okay.
Claudette.
Kind of cool. Kind
Keeping
of
in
cool.
character, of course, it includes a book strapped to her belt.
Okay, you guys can't see my face right now, but I'm losing my mind over this cosmetic.
Yeah,
This is amazing.
and I love that little touch of blue on her torso.
Oh, absolutely.
Moving forward, we got Meg, and she has the Dark Maneuvers outfit that has her looking quite regal and ready for battle at the same time.
She does look really regal. I really love like that red. That's
Yeah.
so good.
It's a common thing with the reds and blues in this collection that I really love. But we also got some killers. We got the Unknown, and
Oh
they
my
have
God,
their
the
own
Unknown
fight
finally
style,
getting some outfits.
turning them into the world's most terrifying medieval soldier. And I love that weapon.
I could not imagine what someone in that time period would say if they saw the unknown looking like this.
I want a rift though with the Unknown, man. I want a rift.
And last but not least, this is my personal favorite, the Art
Whoa.
outfit for the artist, which reimagines her as a gothic demon, complete with an animated flame
That's actually
burning
cool.
on top of her head. Love that.
That headpiece is just immaculate. Oh my gosh,
Right.
that's amazing.
That was a cool
You
outfit.
guys knocked it out of the
Dude.
park. Oh my god, thank you so much for joining us
The Unknown.
today. And I can't wait to have you back.
I want a
on the
rift for
podcast.
him, man.
So thank you so much again. So as a reminder, remember that the Dominus collection comes out on October 8th.
Unknown does
Before
not get
we
much
to
love.
Welcome
He's
Party,
finally getting
our
outfits, thank God.
completion
But
segment, let's go ahead and take a look at the Tome 21 Dominus trailer.
that one's cool. I like that one. Yeah, that Dracula outfit's just kind of crazy, dude. It's a cool nurse too.
You thought you could eclipse me. Now die.
He's literally fucking puts him in the air, gets him chewed up, and then throws him to the side, bro. What the hell? Like I said, man, it kind of sucks that like a whole bunch of license kept coming out, and then like they kept doing like tomes that were like related to them and riffs. That like the unknown kind of got tossed to the side. He didn't really get his own rift. I'm really hoping like eventually we'll get unknown in a rift, man. But
Okay, I just saw that tome trailer. Oh my gosh, the Yui outfits, the new Mori. There's so okay. There's oh my gosh, my brain is scrambled. Let me try to get my bearings again. So we have a new guest on the couch, and today I am joined by our product manager from the store team, Kirby, back on the couch to
Kirby.
give us some previews on the upcoming collections and everything that's going on with Halloween. And I'm still the vapors. So thank you so much for joining me, Kirby.
Yeah, really glad to be back.
All right, so it's always fun for seeing what the store team is like pulled out, and I know you guys have gone all the way with Halloween, especially this year with some familiar collections coming back, as well as some new ones that we've got to introduce. So where do we start?
Well, our Hunted by Daylight event is right around the corner, so let's start with the Void Collection.
Okay.
Justin was up earlier in the show to give us a reminder of just how terrifying the Void actually is, and this collection that we started last year is really proof of that. Nobody escapes the Void realm unscathed. This place has the ability to seep into a character's DNA and corrupt them and really leave behind a mark. So we've extended that effect into this collection and really imagined what it would be like to see them, like the long-term effects of that if they get trapped in the Void realm.
Okay.
So this year we're doing 4 outfits for the Void Collection, and up first we have Kate. As you can see, we've pushed the collection style
cool.
a bit further than last year.
Oh, I really like what you
I like
guys
the
did with
eyes
hair
and
the
the.
top. That's really cool.
I like the legs,
And
the like
over
cracks.
on Adam, we can see that his outfit is still heavily inspired by the base look, but with some extra flair in addition to all the changes that the Void has caused.
Oh yeah, and his hair and his facial hair, that's so nice.
And for Zarina, we've done some really cool patterning on her pants, as well as a Void interpretation of her classic leather jacket and scarf style.
That is a really cool change up on her top. That is really nice.
And finally, since it's the first year where killers can use their powers in the Void, it was the perfect time to also add our first killer to the collection.
She looks
kind of cool.
terrifying, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Not my favorite, but all right.
Woo, okay. That is a perfect spooky collection to kick things off. And for everyone out there, don't forget the Void Collection is a time-limited collection. It's only going to be available for the duration of the event, which is from October 17th to November 7th. So, other than that, what else can you tell us about these other collections tied to the event?
So also coming
I'm
back
curious
this
if we'll
year
still
is
get
our
blighted
Tricks
stuff.
and Treats collection, which is a huge hit with the fans. The vibe of this collection has always been very classic, very fun Halloween costumes, and this year is no different. We're doing 2 outfits, one for Sable and one for Michaela. Since this is one of the first times that we've had 2 survivors so closely connected before they entered the fog,
No killer.
it seemed like the perfect opportunity for us to do a group outfit for them.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have the Fiery Spider outfit for Sable, which is very on brand for her.
Oh, wow. Look at her. That's amazing.
Yeah, and the Fiery Cat outfit for Michaela, which turns her into sort of Sable's loyal feline familiar.
But yeah, I can see her like her little cat ears and the little cat face paint. It's so cute.
Yeah,
I'm gonna love that.
It's really good. And just like the Void Realm, Tricks and Treats is also a time-limited collection for the duration of this event.
All right, well, those are some really perfect costumes. But Halloween and Dead by Daylight isn't all tricks and treats, Kirby. Sometimes it's serious. It's terrifying. It's scary. It's the scariest time of the year,
Bladed?
especially in the entities realm. And we have to go into Halloween with some gruesome outfits as well, which perfect segue for the Hollowed Blight collection. So, how
Okay.
about you tell us
So they
more
still
about that
have
one?
them. Cool.
Yeah, so this is our 6th year doing the Hallowed Blight collection, and we've got some really great new outfits to help it grow. Uh, it typically features a bunch of killers and really knows how to make like their default very terrifying style even scarier, which is probably why it's so popular. This year, we're doing a handful of new outfits, including the Blighted Pig that has serum absolutely oozing out of her
Whoa.
pores.
Oh my god, her face is so
I
twisted
saw.
up.
And
I
another
saw
addition
outfit.
we've got is the Blighted Good Guy, and you can see
Oh,
really
that's
see
cool.
where the Blight has sort of transformed him and added extra arms and legs that are now grafted to his torso.
That's kind of
He
cool.
looks terrifying to look at. Oh my god.
We've also got the Tragic Hero outfit for Nicolas Cage that sees
Oh.
him in a Blight splattered ensemble and also rocking some really incredible sideburns.
He does have some incredible sideburns, but that hero pose, I love that as well.
That's kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
And
They just
finally,
threw
we
some
have the
paint on him.
Blighted Bounty Hunter for the Death Slinger.
It's
We've
kind of
done
cool.
a lot of licensed killers in this collection
Not my
over
favorite,
the past
but
few years, so it was really cool to do an original here, and we really love how it turned out.
It is awesome that we did an original. I absolutely love it. 10 out of 10. I'm always amazed at how the Hollowed Blight collection both managed to look cool and also really gross. So hats off to the art team. Now to close things off, I hear that we are getting some new additions for another collection.
Yeah, exactly. So the Alien collection is back with two new
Oh.
outfits. One is a completely original creation we've done for the Xenomorph, as well as a nostalgic look for Ellen Ripley. So to start, we have the all-new Juggernaut Xenomorph. We wanted to
Oh
explore a
my
never-before-seen
god. What the
Xenomorph design,
fuck?
so we challenged our artists to see what they could come up with, and we're super happy with the final results.
Yeah, I am not ready to get chased by that. No, thank you.
I'm surprised they didn't
And
do a
for
Romulus
Ripley,
one.
We have the new pressure suit outfit that was heavily
Oh, that's
inspired
cool.
by the iconic spacesuit from the original Alien film. And we're really hoping that fans of the franchise will get a kick out of it.
That is an awesome callback. It is amazing cosmetic. Oh wow! So this is so much.
Surprised they
Thank
didn't
you
do a
so much,
Romulus one because they
Kirby,
seem to
for
be,
that download of
closely tied to
information and for taking the time to show us all of these amazing new collections.
Fox or
I know
slash
you guys are
Disney.
super excited to release them.
Yeah, absolutely. And these are the only ones that we had time to show today, but there's so many more coming, like the clown outfit for the Laugh and Slash collection, as well as more additions to Cozy Break and Modern Tales that'll be coming out during the update as well.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to those. Well, thank you so much, Kirby, for walking us through everything. And once again, if you want to see these amazing looks that we looked at today, you can check it all out on the latest collections page at deadbydaylight.com. And go check it out after the stream is over because you're still trying to get Twitch drops. Remember, be committed. And a quick reminder, as always, that every one of
Yeah,
the
Twitch
past
drops, chat.
time-limited events or collections are back in the store between the duration of the event. So that's from October 17th to November 7th. So if you miss getting your hands on any of the tricks or treats or anything like that, this will be the time. But that is all that we've got for our store collection today. Details on return of 2v8 is coming up next, so don't go anywhere.
Twitch drops, chat. Twitch drops. I do like the unknown is getting some outfits. It just kind of sucks that, you're going to have to buy them and, whatever. But they're cool. I do like the look of them.
Yeah.
Jealous that you get to do those and you just get to feast.
Yeah, I'm eating.
And just because you didn't see your favorite character in there doesn't mean they're not getting stuff, right? Because like this, we can't fit everything into the show. So just so folks are aware, we've got a Hattie coming in an upcoming collection. We've got Talita, Renato, and Gabriel, and others, of course. But wanted to give those a shout out. I've seen people in chat looking for some love, so you are not forgotten. Stay tuned. So speaking of cosmetics, what about my cosmetics? Huh? It wouldn't be a show without a merch segment. So we love merch, you love merch, and the Dead by Daylight shop has got a ton of awesome clothes and accessories for you to deck yourself out in.
Yeah, so as you know, our European fans, ordering from the shop has not been the easiest experience for you. Shipping costs and import fees can make it really tough out there to get anything overseas. So it is with a great thrill that we get to announce that we've just opened a European Dead by Daylight store. Now our players across the pond can order without having to get hit with any of those extra fees.
Across the
The link is in
pond.
the chat.
Big ups to Europe. I hope y'all are happy. Our European fans will be able to pick from a wide selection of what we call our evergreen merch. It's the stuff that we always have available. Our goal is to make the North American and European sides parity, so identical with each other in the long run. But you will note that there are some things that you won't be able to find on that store just because they were short runs that were never meant to come back or last forever. So if you missed out, you missed out. But that's more incentive. Just pay attention as we add new stuff to the store because sometimes we do those short runs.
Yeah, so I mean, all this,
Oh, you okay?
all
You
this,
drink?
all this talk has made me so thirsty.
Yeah.
You know, I think this is the best time for us to announce that we have been working on
Okay.
a new edition of Dead by Daylight Coffee. We've partnered with the coffee maker Madrinas to have this available just in time for Halloween. Very spooky. They were super creative when it came to bringing this idea to life. And the Halloween blend we're launching with this is a cold brew coffee flavored with blood orange and chocolate.
Blood orange. Okay, so the version we're releasing comes in a deluxe package. Am I doing this right? You can see it right here. It comes complete with a cup on the top, and you can use that to prepare your coffee, which Dork's holding. If you want to grab and enjoy some of this Halloween season coffee, just head over to the link that's in the chat and make your order. And I think we've done our sales for the day. There it is. So
In-game collectibles.
folks are probably waiting to hear more.
I like that
about 2v8.
the one on the left there.
And now
It was
I'm
cool, like
happy to deliver that via our good friend Justin Brown, who's going to join me out here on
old
the couch
school
in just a
style, like
second. So
billboard.
stay tuned. We'll learn about 2v8.
2v8. I'm excited. Oh, look at that. Spirit and Deathslinger. Delita. Renato. Serena. Okay. I will. There we go. We're updated. 1 exclamation point.
Welcome back, Justin. Welcome back to the show. It's great to have you here. Justin is our product director on Dead by Daylight, and he's here to give us an update on the next.
I'm curious if they're gonna change any of the
that's just around the corner. So thanks for being here.
powers.
So as I mentioned, I used the word iteration. I might say it a few more times. When we brought the mode out this past summer, we said it would be a first iteration, and it truly was. And now we're ready to bring the second iteration. Of
Probably 35. They auto update like on its own, so it'll probably be 35 or 40. I'm not sure, but
coming to tide you over there. But yeah, from the beginning knew that what we released in the summer, this isn't the final product. This is our first step.
I can't expect all of them to stay because I think some of them were,
what we've done to,
you know,
address player
spammers,
feedback
but
and add some
trying to get me to
So why don't we start?
contact them.
Tell
But
me how the team reacted. to
maybe one of
the
them, you know, will stick around. I did get one last night, so.
I mean, it was a great reception from the community. Our team was super happy. We were really relieved there were no big bugs. Huge shout out to the team. They put in a lot of effort for that first iteration. So it was a great success. And of course, anytime you put something live for the first time ever, you're going to learn something new. Sometimes it can be anticipated. Sometimes it can kind of come out of the blue. With that in mind, we've made a few changes for V2 real quick. We also did a few things we knew we wanted to do in advance. And we're getting it back out in players' hands pretty quickly, as you can imagine. I think some people speculated 6 months would be the next run. We're doing it basically in 3.
Yep.
And it's largely because, one, we didn't want players to wait.
6 months to play it again, of course, and we
I
didn't really
appreciate
want to
that.
wait 6 months to get more feedback.
Yeah, 6 months is kind of the standard DBD turnaround time. So getting it in
Love you
within
too.
this window is actually a big win for us and for players. So psyched that it could come back. So you mentioned that you already had stuff or the team already had stuff they wanted to address before we even got the player feedback. So let's start with that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we knew, for one, that more content was needed. We had 5 killers in the first iteration. We have to add more killers, of course. Probably add more maps. So that was something we knew we wanted to lock in real quick. Happy to announce today that we are adding 3 new killers for this next iteration.
Whoa,
It'll
3.
be the Death Slinger.
There he is.
The Blight.
Blight, holy crap.
In his glory. And the Spirit, of course.
Ta-da! Awesome. And with those new killers, can we also expect some new maps?
Yes, so 5 new maps. Of course,
Oh,
Dog
5.
Saloon's going to make its first appearance in 2v8. Yamaoka State as well. And then there'll be 3 additional maps from the existing realms that we had last time. And then the last thing, for sure, that we always knew we were going to do in this iteration, long before we got feedback, was Survivors had classes in the first iteration. Killers did not. We knew that one day we wanted killers to be at parity there, so a killer classes.
All right, so hold on to that for a minute.
Killer
Back to
classes.
So that's what you knew you were going to change already. So the unknown element was what the players would say and think. So what did we get from player feedback that we're working on in this new version?
Yeah, so the first big one was people really wanted to play killer in this first iteration. That makes sense. We anticipated that to some level. It's the first time you play with a friend as a killer or play with a partner. Of course. I think the extent to which that was true was far greater than we anticipated. Some players were waiting 8, 9, 10 minutes just for a match in 2v8 as killer.
Yeah.
Shows how awesome the experience was, but at the same time, it's not something we want players to have to.
Not a great experience.
Of course. Yes, so one of the big ways to tackle that, we figure, is to make the Survivor experience more exciting, more interesting, and that's one of the areas of focus for V2.
Okay.
Another thing we noticed as the event wore on, especially near the end, this idea of slugging to win became prominent. We knew that's something we want to address in V2, and we have what we believe is a pretty good solution for that.
That's fun.
And then last but not least, this snowballing. I mean, 1v4 can snowball a little bit, but on 2v8 it was sort of exasperated, so it could really snowball to the point where it wasn't really fun at times. And we have a solution, a small solution that'll help deal with that. It's pretty simple. Basically, every time a survivor is hooked, the gen repair speed will speed up slightly. Every time a generator pops, it will decrease. So as long as the match is staying balanced, you won't really feel it at all. As soon as it starts to snowball one way or the other, you'll start to feel that system.
Okay. Cool. So you mentioned that our take to addressing the queue issue is make survivors more interesting. So let's get into that. So what is new for the survivors in this iteration?
Yeah, so one of the things is we wanted to give them more to do. And so in this next iteration, we have 2 sort of, ideas that we are introducing, I guess, today. We have what we call an active ability as well as an unlock ability.
An active and an
unlock.
unlock.
Players would be sort of familiar with from the first iteration. In the first iteration, after being sent to the cage, I believe it was 2 times, every survivor would unlock the perk self-care, effectively. We're just doubling down on that mechanic. Now, what you will unlock is class dependent. So each class has their own perk. The Escapist is still self-care, but the other 3 classes will have their own unique sort of unlock. And that's very interesting.
And I think, keep going. We get some video queued up that they're going to show you here for the next bit.
All right, good. And then the next one is active abilities, just to add more to that Survivor gameplay. Effectively, active abilities are going to charge themselves over time.
That man just rebuilt a pallet.
Bro, what?
Once it's charged, you can use your active ability. You can do great things like rebuild a pallet, heal teammates, boost gen repair speed. It just depends on what your class's
What the hell?
active ability is.
Yeah, that's awesome. And in the pickups, right?
Yeah, so that's the last thing that active abilities can do. To address slugging, if your active ability is charged, or once it's charged and you're in the dying state, you can use your active ability to pick yourself off the ground as well.
That's fantastic.
Whoa.
Internally, we called those active abilities ultimates, and so that's still sort of how I think of them. It's like it's a thing that recharges. You can do it, do cool stuff.
Bro rebuilt a barrier or a pallet.
Is also, it brings.
Yeah. Sorry.
It brings flashlight saves back into the equation, is what I was going to say.
Exactly. So that's the one other big thing we heard a lot in the first iteration was like, there's no flashlight saves, there's no pallet saves. So killers will have to pick up a survivor again before they can send them to the cage. Reintroduces that gameplay. The killers again, which is what we really want.
Yeah. There you go, right there. There's the video.
Okay.
They're waiting for us to say the flashlight. That's
Gotcha.
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 Right, so,
Okay.
of course, you just saw there's a ton more for the survivors to do. And again, the hope is that gives more people a draw to play Survivor so we don't have such a lopsided killer queue. So, speaking of killers,
I still think it should be killer-sided. I mean, playing with a friend on killer is just fun.
Updates in V2. In the first iteration, all of killers had their own sort of individual abilities. And those are sticking around. But in addition to those, killers will now be able to choose one of 4 classes, which sort of augment whatever your preferred playstyle is as killer. And it really allows you to sort of customize whichever character you want to the playstyle you have. It is important to note, I think, for everybody that in each match, you can only have one of each class. So 2 killers cannot use the same class.
Okay.
But I think as far as the classes are, you know a little bit about them, right?
Yeah, so each killer is going to choose a class, like you just said. So the classes are Shadow, which encourages sneaking up on survivors, blocking escapes, working in
That's
tandem
cool.
with the other killer to create the element of surprise. Then there's Brute, all about being relentless, unstoppable for us during chases. And there's the Enforcer class, that's perfect for preying on the weak and finishing the job on the injured survivors. And then the Fearmonger, focused on movement throughout the map and staying unseen to aid your killer partner in the hunt.
Of course. And so we knew we wanted to add these classes. I think they're also going to help us make 2v8 a little bit easier to be expandable in the future. We don't have to create so many custom, unique abilities per killer in the future. So we're quite excited about that.
Okay.
I'm excited to see what people think.
Interesting.
And start playing around with it and what combinations they'll do, as they always do, and trying out the new killers as well in the mode will introduce a ton of dynamics. So thank you, Justin, to you and the team. Of
Looks
course,
cool. Excited.
Back at the studio.
Excited.
Thank you for your work on 2v8. I know the community is psyched about it. Psyched for it to come
When
out.
is it
As a
released?
reminder, it's coming back November 12th.
Okay, there we go.
26th. Keep an eye on our socials. Go to deadbydaylight.com and
So 2 weeks.
Details. And Justin, thank you for joining us. And I asked you to stay tuned. We're going to do our Q&A next.
2 weeks of 2v8. Okay. November 12th. The 26th. I like 2v8. It was fun. It was the first time that I really played Huntress because, I didn't have to worry about, perks and stuff. Or add-ons because, she basically had, base kit, the concoction or whatever it's called, the thing that lets you see auras when you hit them. Also, movement speed stuff, when you're out of hatchets and blah, blah, blah. That was the first time I really played a lot of Huntress. She's cool. I just, don't play her a lot, so I gotta get used to her abilities.
Every time they go to another, they just fill the room with that smoke, and I don't understand why they keep doing this to me. All right, so we're almost done with the show. Before we go, we obviously want to do our live Q&A session, so that's what we're here for. We're going to answer a few of the pressing questions that we've seen in the community over the last few days, but also, of course, in the chat. So let's dive in. I'll ask question 1. Dork, are there any updates on the new Mori system?
Yes, so as you may know, we've made some updates and tweaks to the Mori system recently, listening to your feedback and adjusting things to deliver the best version of the feature. A few of the latest updates to call out here, after seeing the results of the changes made to the Ivory and Ebony Mori offerings in our PTB, we've heard the feedback and are reverting these changes. The Ivory and Ebony Mori offerings will now once again allow the killer to kill a survivor who has been hooked twice. We've also made the call to retire the Cypress Memento Mori offering and will be compensating with 1 million blood points, which can be claimed between October 8th and October 17th.
All right. Well answered. Thank you.
Thank you.
Question 2. In the Haunted by Daylight event this year, can survivors heal?
Yes, survivors can heal throughout the trial as they can in the live game. What they can't do, however, is healed within the Void Realm itself. When an injured survivor enters the void or becomes injured within the void, they will be broken until they exit the void realm. Once they've exited, they can heal as normal.
Oh, Justin
Okay.
escaped this question. That sneaky little guy. Question 3: why isn't 2v8 permanent? We hear this one a lot.
Well, right now we're working on iterations for 2v8. As you saw with the first one, it's completely different than the one we talked about today. We're adding more killers, more maps,
Well,
killer classes, etc. And as you saw with V1, there are often times when changes need to be made for killer powers, so we have to address each
also the
character
problem with like
individually.
adding new
And there's
modes
a lot of characters
is
in
like
our
it kind
game,
of
as
breaks
you
the
know.
queue, you know?
We also have to consider things like queue times,
Yeah,
what
that's what I'm
kind of
saying.
mode
Yeah.
impacts the live game, which is always
Yeah.
going to be our main priority.
That's
Yeah.
right. The queue is definitely important. It affected the 1v4
Because
mode as well.
yeah, once you have the
So,
2v8 and people are
question
moving
4:
over to that
when
one,
is the Freddy rework
1v4 is gonna.
We are still looking at introducing an update to Freddy. It's planned for 2025. This
Okay.
is still work in progress, so we do not have any updates to share at the moment with regards to this rework. But please continue to follow on our socials for more information for when it becomes available.
Yes. All right, question 5. Wait, I was late. When's the Haunted by Daylight event?
It starts October 17th and lasts until November 7th.
All right, question 6. We've got a board game question. If you have the basic edition, can you still use the malicious expansion?
Yes, you can. All expansions work with the basic edition. The malicious expansion is an all new material, but the other three, Unbroken, the Gatekeeper, and the Upgrade Kit, feature material that's included in the collector's edition. So it might not be beneficial for those owners to also obtain these expansion packs.
Okay, got it. How do you choose the names for the tome? They're always so intense. Like Dominus. Yeah, exactly.
Teamwork. So a few members of the team get together to brainstorm how to best brand our releases. We are super glad that you're enjoying the names. I can actually say I've actually got to be in a brainstorming session. It was very fun.
We call them name storms.
Yeah, name storm.
Fun,
Name
right?
storms.
Intense sometimes. I think this is our last question. Are the Void Collection skins available for Eerie Shards or only for Oryx Cells?
Last year's will be available in Eerie Shards, and the new ones will be for Oryx Cells only.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for the live Q&A. Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
Please.
All up here. You were not
Original chapter announcement, please.
I memorized all my
Please. Let it be Frank Stone.
So that's,
Let me be right.
for the show. This was our Haunted by Daylight.
No!
Team. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Dork, of course, for doing this with me. I hope everyone enjoyed it. So it's a huge few months ahead. for
No.
So Tome 21, Dominus, is out next week on October 8th. Then the Haunted by Daylight event runs October 17th to November 7th. We've got DVD day in there on the 18th. And then 2v8 is making its return November 12th.
Damn.
So
Fuck.
plenty to do in the days and weeks ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Got a bunch of
damn.
dates to keep in mind,
DVD
so,
day on the 18th. That means that that's
keep on our
probably when they're
socials.
gonna announce it.
We
Fuck.
also
I didn't know that the
encourage your
DVD
first
day was on the
Twitch drop
18th.
from
Damn.
watching, today's 1-hour show. So keep watching the streams on Twitch with the
God
Dead by
damn it.
Daylight Twitch directory, so you can keep accruing that watch time.
Well,
to help
chat,
you get
I was
all the
wrong.
amazing drops we had.
I didn't know there
You
was
have until
DVD day on the
October
18th.
15th to claim all of the latest drops.
That's
You have
probably
until
when they're
October
doing it.
13th to tell me happy birthday.
That is probably when they're announcing it.
So thanks for watching, and as always, head over to deadbydaylight.com.
That's probably when they're announcing it then.
We'll be rating out to The King on Twitch, so please do be kind and courteous in their chat. And until next time, let's hope you're safe in the fog.
Damn.
Bye.
R.I.P. Damn, chat. Damn. I didn't realize DVD day was the 18th. That is unfortunate. Damn. Well, I guess it is what it is. Yeah. Well, let me see. 2024 DVD roadmap. Let's see. Are we in near year 9? Oh yeah, June 2024. Yeah, yeah, yeah. July, August, October, December. Okay. So sometime in like November, December, we're gonna get a new killer and new survivor. And that's original. And then in March, like February, March, we get a licensed. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. That makes sense. Okay. So yeah. So probably now that I know that that didn't happen, either DBD day, like they said on the 18th, um, or hypothetically, if that original chapter comes out in December, right? Then hypothetically, it could be during like their December like announcement, like what they did for here, but for their winter event. So unfortunately, we did not get a chapter reveal. I was really hoping so, but I didn't quite realize that DVD day was on the 18th. That kind of feels, like a better time to reveal something new for the game. Um, and I guess looking at the roadmap, it's also kind of closer to December, so they do have time. I really thought it was kind of November more than anything, but I guess it's kind of more towards December. But either way, looks cool. Like I said, I like the haunted events. They're cool. Some of the outfits are cool. I'm really glad that the unknown is finally getting some items. Like they had that community creator thing. Hopefully they respond to the email and then it's added into the game. That like, oh hell. Yeah, I'm really excited for some of the unknown stuff. Hopefully they add that creator one, the noir cop or whatever. That one looked cool with the like crime scene tape on his face, and then also the that gothic one where he kind of looked like one of those like an executioner, like the dudes at like a guillotine or something that like pulls the lever. Or they have like that like potato sack over their face with the eyeballs cut out. It looked kind of cool, but without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.